Hey everybody, it's Paula from Craftin by the Pond. Welcome back. This is week 2 of the CIRCUS Collab that is being hosted by Lesliejcraftycreations and Susan Tootsie Tucker here on YouTube. So, this is what I did. Because you know I'm a vintage girl, right? And I totally went out of the box on this one because I personally don't enjoy freak shows. However, there's a story. My husband and I were in Sam's a couple weeks ago, and we saw this bottle of wine, and the name of the bottle of the wine was called Freak Show. So this actual cover is chipboard that I layered with some paper and I distressed it, and the hubs soaked the label off of the wine bottle, and I Mod Podged it on the front. I don't know what you would call this thing. It's kind of like a Franken journal glue book thing of it. I don't even know what you would call it. All of the stuff here is distressed and aged, and my thought process was it would kind of almost be like you found this book in a lost relative's attic in a trunk that represented, you know, a period or time in their life. And so without further ado, let me go on and we'll jump right in, okay? So again, this is the label that came off this bottle of wine, and the wine was actually pretty good. Just saying. So I took everything has been distressed, tea dyed. Here's some ribbon, some old lace that I tea dyed. Here's a ribbon. I didn't do anything to the ribbon because I thought it kind of went really well with the bright gold. You can see in the label where the gold was. And then Leslie and Susan had sent us I got a piece of fabric in my little gift happy that they sent to kind of help us along. And so what I did is I took the fabric, hang on one second. Okay, so I wanted to show you what the fabric, she sent this fabric and I tea dyed it so it would look, you know, kind of aged, and I just kind of cut a piece off of that because I wanted to incorporate it some way, somehow. And I have one of these, you know, clips, and I just kind of clip that on there. And so this flip book, when you kind of open it, this is another part of the bottle that was on the back, and it just says Freak Show on it. And so we found the bottle of the Freak Show wine the first week, okay? So the next week when we went back, I actually found the box, like because the wine came in like a box, like a case of wine. And I said to my husband, I want this box. So this is actually cardboard from the actual box, and you can see it's like the bearded lady, and there's a bunch of other little nuances in and throughout. And I just cut this, you know, piece of artwork away from the box itself, and I put all these little tickets. This paper was actually white, and I tea dyed all of the paper. I distressed everything. here's like a ticket that I kind of popped up, and then here is like a little pull apart kind of journaling spot that kind of gets tucked like right there, and it's being held by that ticket. And I put, you know, just some like random ribbon here, and I stamped it. So the back side I actually wanted to leave for journaling, for the journaling spot. Now this paper did not have any lines on it, but I have like a rack. Again, the husband figured out, well, hey, if you dry your paper on this rack, when you put it in the oven, instead of just like putting it on like a baking sheet, we had like these, I don't even know where these racks came from, but, and when I laid them on there, it just, it had this beautiful like lined on there. You can see that it looks kind of distressed. And so then I just kind of used the Tim Holtz. I did a lot of the antique photo. A lot of this, there is some color in this flip, but there's not a lot. I wanted to kind of keep it so it was very like, I don't know, vintage and old, where the colors would have faded. So I used, these are 2 stamps from Simple Stories, that from My Mind's Eye that I used. This one is the fortune teller, and I found this vintage fortune teller photo online. And then I thought this like playing card, this was from Simple Stories, and I just kind of distressed that. I thought that would look cute in there. And then this is from Tim Holtz, and then I just put like a bunch of stars on there just to kind of, you know, because she's, and this card is from that packet of paper that I had from Echo Park, so I just kind of put her there. So okay, so this next page is just again that really pretty paper, an identification card that's a pocket. I found this vintage circus photo online, and then this has just got some words on it, and I thought this was a really pretty ribbon topper to go on top. And this one next is the Siamese twin sisters. It says the Curiosity Connected Siamese twin sisters, 2 torsos, 1 pair of legs. So I thought that was really kind of cute, and I put some tickets here with a little envelope, and I've got some more tickets here, and just to kind of jazz it up a little bit, I put some butterfly there, and that was, I don't even know, I think that came from Jelly Bean, something I bought from Jelly Bean. And then I took this really pretty eyelash trim, and I purchased this also from Jelly Bean Junction, and I thought that that would look good because, you know, they're dancers, and, you know, that's their little feather boa. And the back again is just an area where you can journal. And this is just some more artwork from the actual wine box that I you know, thought was cute. So I took that and I distressed that. And then again, this is just a stamp. I stamped the background from the Simple Stories on here. And then here is just, this is actually a pocket, and I put a weekly time record, and, you know, it's all vintage and tea stained and dyed, and I think I also got that from Jelly Bean. So look at you, Jelly Bean, you know, inspiration everywhere. And again, just another Simple Stories stamp. This one here is just like a family of like circus performers. You know, you have the dad and the baby and the mom. So I just put a star there, and I had this little tag, and I just kind of glued that on there and wrote family. This here is just another journaling spot, again with the Simple Stories. And then this tea dyed doily, and I figured you could open it up. And again, more of the simple story stamps. This one is dedicated to Dog Acts. I know it's probably hard to see, but again, it was kind of going with the theme of what I was trying to do. This is, you know, dog acts were very, very big in like the sideshow freak shows, which I have to tell you, prior to me doing this project was not my thing. Like, I don't get it, but I get it now because it's almost like it's a very human side to these people. And so then I had this little lace here that was tea dyed. This paper, where did I get that paper? I think it was a Bo Bunny paper, and it was the Alice in Wonderland one. I can't remember the name, and so then I just put this little tag, happy, funny, silly, and again, more tickets. I tried to like incorporate the tags and the tickets throughout the little journal. This again, just another journaling spot for you. Okay, so this one was my favorite. This was like the bearded lady. Okay, the bearded lady. Guys, check that out. Like, that's a dude. In a dress. Can we just call it like we call it? And then this, I think my friend P gave me like that little picture a long time ago. So I thought I would put that picture like that's what she really looked like after she shaved. And then I used this beautiful like eyelash trim that I also got from Jelly Bean Junction. And it's very soft and it like feels like a beard, so I thought that would be fun to put that on there. So I added that. And this one also has a tuck spot up top, and I just did like a tag that comes from the top. And this was just a piece of the leftover paper that I had. So I had like a cloth crown, and then again I just in the bottom, and then this you could actually do a tuck spot in here. So I thought that was kind of neat. You guys, this is like really like only my second junk journal I've ever done. I made a journal for my son, but it didn't really have a lot of tuck spots. It was more just like for writing because he's a writer. So okay, so this other side, I just kind of punched a hole, and I had like this really cool like wire ribbon. So I just kind of did this one tag with the crown and put this on there. And again, this is another stamp just from that Simple Stories stamp set. And of course, what would the freak show be unless you had a strong man? So again, I used this gold. I didn't distress it because, again, I thought it would pull in from the actual cover. But again, another cloth ticket, and, you know, the picture of the strong man. And then I thought because of him, that he's got a tuck spot on the side. And I made this tag here. And this is like really like who he is in his own life when he's not working. And then I left the back blank, so that you could journal on that. And again, just another area where you could journal. These little kids I thought they were cute. It's like a brother-sister act, and they play the violin, and he's like standing on her. And I thought that was cute. And again, I pulled more tickets in, and this one has like music notes on it. And again, the butterfly, because the moth, that was kind of like there. And this is the Bo Bunny paper. So I thought that was cute. And then again, I took, and just for a tuck spot, this is like a Joker card from a card deck, and I distressed it. And here's more of that beautiful lines from when I tea dyed the paper. Dottie, I missed you because my daughter helped me so much couple of years ago when she was home, we like stockpiled like tea-dye paper. Like we did it for like a whole day. It was crazy. And then I just put this coupon in here and I just kind of, you know, bent it up and distressed it a little bit and just put it there. That's like a tuck spot there. Okay, so this last one is just like two girls and the one lady is standing on the other lady's head. Incorporated the moss and again another doily because I thought that was cute. And then just some, you know, frayed ribbon over here. And again, the last simple stories, so you could journal on this side. And again, I had another freak show because the wine was so good, we bought 2 bottles. So the back of this I kept authentic because this is what it looked like before I started. So, you know, it went from this to this. So this is my week 2 of the Circus Collab that is being hosted here on YouTube by Lesliejcraftycreations and Susan Tootsie Tucker. I'm going to list all the other ladies down below who are in the collab. Please go and check them out. I mean, they have done some amazing things. So stay tuned. Next week I'll have the final part of my collab for the circus collab, and I'm going to go back old school and we're actually going to do circus. So not freak show, but I really enjoyed this one because it put me out of my comfort level, and that's why, again, I always say join a collab because you will find you have things in you that you didn't even know needed to come out. So I hope everybody's having a great weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe, be sweet, and be kind to each other, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.